So, welcome back guys to a very exciting ARK Survival Evolved news video, because we have just found out what the brand new creature is going to be coming to ARK Survival Evolved, the next free DLC, the Lost Islands. We've also got a really cool reveal of the dinopithecus on the screen as well, as you guys can see, so it's going to be a really exciting video. If you do enjoy this and you get all the news that you need to know, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel so you don't miss out on all of the news, and if we could try and hit over 700 likes on today's video, that would mean so much to me. Anyway, let's just get straight on with the video, and yeah, Community Crunch 282, introducing the Sinomacrops, I'm going to call it. Hopefully I pronounced that right. That is going to be the new creature, and I'll be showing you guys that in a second. It was actually on the voting, but apparently this has nothing to do with the voting. It's just the brand new creature that's coming next. There is going to be one more creature as well, which is going to be a vote, and I'll be explaining that later on in the video. Sponsor mods, Evo event, and more. So let's get in with it. So welcome to another edition of the Community Crunch. In the lead up to the release of the Lost Island, a free DLC map coming later this year, we've been engaging with the community and seeing what creatures you'd like to see on the upcoming release. During the first ever official community vote, we saw a heated race as we narrowed down which creature would be one of the 3 new creatures that release with the Lost Island. Although the Dinopithecus emerged as the clear winner, which was, I think it was still quite close with the ARK, today we may have a new addition that is very familiar to the community and the final creature being added to the Lost Island. Now what's quite interesting is I think they made a mistake in this, saying it's the final creature being added, because there's going to be another dino vote, and Jack actually confirmed this on Twitter, because shout out to this person for asking the question. They said, wait, I thought we were voting for the next creature, and Jack goes on to say there is still going to be another creature vote later this year. So this is not the final creature. You're going to have another chance to be able to vote for which one you're going to see. There's going to be 4 in total, because we've got the Amargasaurus, the Dinopithecus, and now meet the Sinomacrops. Obviously a feisty flyer willing to frighten off featherweight foes for its friends. Now, it's quite interesting to see this, because I didn't think this was as popular, but I do think it's going to be quite useful. I'll be reading to you guys what it is going to be doing and everything when it is released into the game. So, Wild, the Sinomacrops is a friendly, curious little tyrannosaur. I can never pronounce that. It may approach and investigate unfamiliar creatures, but the Sinomacrops does not spook easily. When threatened, it will unfurl its wings to reveal different eye spots in an attempt to confuse or scare away predators. Still, the Sinomacrops seems to be a highly intelligent creature that craves social interaction. While it's normally curious and friendly, the Sinomacrops' adorably oversized mouth, don't know why that made me laugh there, turns into a deadly weapon, and at the slightest sight of smell of insects, I don't know what weapon, I suppose they'll explain that to us now, even alone, this cute little critter can take down insects far larger than itself. Unfortunately, this means that armor made from chitin or chitin plate is going to trigger an attack response from the otherwise sweet-hearted creature. So if you are wearing that armor, this will come and attack you. So just that's going to become some less favorable armor, I'm sure, later on in the game. Domestic taming a Sinomacrops is fairly straightforward in theory. Just feed them without scaring them, and once tamed, they absolutely love travelling with their humans and prefer to cling to them whenever possible. Not only are they sociable, but fiercely protective once bonded. Any small creature approaching someone with a tamed Sinomacrops will be met with a flashing eye spots and a piercing shriek. That's usually enough to stun an undersized. So basically, you're going to get stunned by this creature, and it's going to be like your big companion. Well, big companion, your tiny little companion that will basically going to be very loyal to you. For such a small flyer, the Sinomacrops can carry surprisingly heavy loads. It can even support the weight of a fully grown human adult, though it will struggle to gain altitude. Still, any creature companion that can double as a glider and a parachute is invaluable for anyone going along the Ark, as long as they bring plenty of snacks for their new friend. Now here is another picture, as you can see, of the Sinomacrops. Obviously, as the time goes on and Wildcard are developing the creature, we will be getting a more up-to-date gameplay photo of this creature, just like how we have of the dinopithecus there. I mean, to be fair, it does sound quite cool. I know a lot of people are a little bit frustrated because they didn't actually want this in the creature vote, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just another creature, and we've got another creature vote to come. So what I think would be perfect is we've got the Amargasaurus, we've got the dinopithecus, which obviously looks absolutely awesome. I just love this photo so much. We're going to be obviously getting that shoulder pet, which is obviously the Sinomacrops. And then, if we can vote in my opinion, I don't want to, obviously I've said to you guys for so long, I don't like to obviously give my influence on a vote, because I just don't think it's fair on the community. I do mine all quietly, I don't say what I'm voting for, because I just think it's fair on you guys to get like an absolute fair vote. But I do want to say that I think a carnivore, a big new carnivore in the game would be amazing, and I think the Kark would be great, and I just think that'd be a fantastic list of new creatures. But we'll leave it up to the community, see what you guys want. I know some people want an underwater creature as well, but yeah, I just think that's fantastic. And just to let you know, this is the first time in about four years, I think, since we've had 4 free new creatures come to a DLC. In the past, it's always just been one new creature when we've got a free DLC, but they're bringing it right back to the 2016-2017 days of ARK Survival Evolved, giving us big free updates that bring so many new creatures in. And who would have thought they would have been doing it right at the end of the first game, moving into ARK 2. So the rest of the stuff is the sponsored mod update. It's that time again where we introduce new sponsored mod projects into the sponsored mod program. Our first set of picks for the year is ready for you to enjoy. Don't forget, the ARK sponsored mod program is now accepting applications for the next election. You'll be able to apply until October the 5th. Do not forget to submit your projects here. Now, the new sponsored mods is a modded map. Now, I have seen this map around a lot, and I haven't actually made a video on it yet. And I think it's pronounced Alimia, or I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. It's got a really awesome trailer. It is a map project that reworks many aspects of the game to take the player on a challenging survival adventure without any trace of technology. You'll find new structures and mechanics for crafting, exploration, taming, and harvesting. And if that's not enough for you, there are many dungeons hiding underground. This map awaits for you. The next sponsored mod is ARK Genomes, Extinction Evolved. I'm sorry for that. It brings forth a significant overhaul, complete with challenges, a new tiered improvement system for creatures, and its own story flow. Take on difficult challenges and fight off the corruption of element, gain new rewards, and raise your tames through multiple stages of genetic evolution. So these are your 2 new sponsored mods. Obviously, this doesn't mean it is 100% going to be coming to the game in the future. Wildcard work very closely with sponsored mods and the mod creators and stuff, and they help support them financially and loads of different things like that. And they sometimes implement some of these things into the game, and they don't even mention it, which is quite an interesting thing. Now, there is an EVO event which is going to be going on until Tuesday the 7th, which is quite interesting because they usually end on a Monday, but it's going to be ×2 taming, ×2 breeding, ×2 harvesting, ×2 XP, and ×2 hexagon bonus. This is the community corner as well, and just big shout out to all the YouTubers. I always give support to everyone in the community. I love always seeing new types of content and building videos and whatnot. I just think that's fantastic. And this one is how to make a spiral staircase with official settings in ARK Survival Evolved. We then have some awesome fan art. I really like this so far. Always the fan art on the in-game screenshots are fantastic. Got Genesis 2 vibes here as well. Some really, really awesome stuff. Is that from ARK 2? I can't remember. I don't know if that's at the start of ARK 2 when we saw that chameleon. And then we got a gacha there. And then some in-game screenshots of a giant toilet. What else have we got here? This is really cool. Some more in-game screenshots. Got a really bad cough at the moment. And then we got a Giga here by ARK Love. And then we've got some other art as well. Wow, that's really awesome. That's actually been made. Or, yeah, it has been made. Wishing you a happy Labor Day Studio Wildcard. So, yeah, this is pretty awesome at the moment. We've got so much to look forward to with the game. I just can't wait to see what's coming up next. Looking forward to that final creature vote as well. So welcome to the game, the Sinomacrops, and shout out to the Dinopithecus again for being one of the new most awesome creatures that ARK have seen for a long time. Anyway, that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, smash that like button as always. Let's try and get over 700 likes. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And remember guys, coming up very soon, later this year, is going to be another creature vote for this map. See you guys later, and thank you for watching.